So one of my favorite keys to write in is the key of H. You guys know the key of H. Well, I'm going to show you how to write a song in the key of H today, because the key of H is the coolest key ever. Yeah, it is. Howdy gang! How did you like that? I wrote in the key of H. Now you're asking yourself, Jay, have you gone kind of crazy? Well, no, I haven't actually. Ha! Ha, as in H. Anywho's WH. Key of H. Yeah! Now you're probably thinking, Jay, you were playing in the key of B today, or B flat, because my guitar was tuned down half a step. But you'd be wrong. Well, you'd be right, but I'd be right as well, in that I actually wrote it in the key of H. Yeah! There is a key called H. Now you know. Now, why is it called H? Well, I had this really interesting conversation with one of my students a couple of weeks ago. And we were just talking about music and stuff, and I said, well, one of my favourite keys to write is B, and I was showing him some stuff. You know, one of my favourite songs is AC/DC's For Those About to Rock, which is written in the key of H. Or the key of B, actually. Here's a little interesting fact. Now, he lives in Germany, and in Germany, B is actually referred to as H. Yeah, and there's a reason for it. Back in the day, back in the very past day, in the time of people like Bach, classical musician, the key was actually called, or the note was actually called H. Now, they differentiated between the flat, which is actually written as a small B, and the note B itself, which was written as a big B. Now, in order to, you know, get rid of all the confusion and stuff, they just renamed B H. Yeah, which is why you're seeing me playing in the key of H today, and you can play in the key of H as well, which is awesome. So it's a really interesting fact that in some countries within Europe and around the rest of the world, they actually call it H. So it would be A, H, C, D, E, F, and G, rather than the usual A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's just more interesting, isn't it, that you can write in the key of H now. So on RhythmR3volution today, I am showing you this song, which I actually wrote in the key of H, without knowing I'd written in the key of H. So let's get going. Let me show you how I did it, and let me show you why this is my favourite song as well. Let's do it in the key of H! Yeah! Hello, H, H. Yeah! That was written in the key of H. I know you think I wrote it in the key of B, but I actually wrote it in the key of H. Yeah. Trust me. You know what? That is one of my favorite things to play, and I've been playing it a couple times actually when I've gone to like NAMM and stuff. That's the track I want to play because it is so exciting for me to play that one. I just love it. And I did it because Stefan at Red Stuff Amplification had sent me a 1987 pedal. I have the amplifier here, but I was demoing the pedal and I came up with that riff that rhythm part. And it was kind of part inspired by Warren DeMartini, that whole beginning part. Very, very much inspired by Nobody Rides for Free by Rat. Yeah, which is one of my favorite Rat songs ever. Love it. Absolutely adore that track. So, I'm going to show you the main riff, how I did it. So what I did here was, I was playing in the key of H, which is the 2nd fret of the A string. Yes, it is a H, it isn't a B, it's a H today. So I'm playing the H note on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then I am borrowing off the 4th fret of the D and the G strings, just with my pinky here. So H power chord. Huh? Yeah, see what I did there? Huh? Huh? You know this is going to go on right through the lesson today, right? You're going to learn nothing but the letter H. It's Sesame Street time! Yeah. Alrighty, so that's the key I was playing in. And what I did initially was, I kind of just, I was noodling around and I came up with this, this pattern. And it so reminded me of Nobody Rides for Free. And all I did was the 4th fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the G string, and the open H string. Yeah, we have a H string today, because this string here is a H string. Or to mere mortals it's called B. If you want to call it that. It's really a H, but you know, call it a B if you want, Philistines. Anyways, all I did was I arpeggiated those 3 notes. And it's in the pattern of 8. So what I'm doing is the D string, G string, H string twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just the D string and the G string. And you can do the D string and the H string. It's entirely up to you. You just need a pattern of 8 notes there. And what I did was I also doubled it up here. I actually played it an octave higher on the 2nd guitar, which was the 13th fret of the, no sorry, the 11th fret of the G string, the 10th fret of the H string, yes, H string, and the 7th fret of the E string. And basically I'm doing the same thing. I'm palm muting the strings initially and then playing the notes. And then slowly as I go through it, I'm actually taking my hand off so that the strings are open. Alrighty, after that I went into this pattern here. So what I'm doing there is I'm starting off on the H chord, the H power chord, which is the 2nd fret of the A string, 4th fret of the D and G, like I have already shown you. Huh? I know you want me to stop, but I'm not going to. Ha ha. Alrighty, so I played that, and then I'm actually taking my pinky off so that I'm playing the 2nd fret of the H string, 2nd fret of the D and the G string. So just basically barring off with a single finger. So like this. Alrighty, after that what I do is I pick that again, and then I mute, pick it again, and then I'm going to come back to the 4/4 on the D and the G string. So like this. So that's my pattern. And then I repeat that. Alrighty, after that I go to the G chord and I play that twice. Then I go to the E power chord and I play in 2 stages. So I'm going to play the low 3 strings first, the E string, the A string and the D string, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just raise my finger a little bit so that I can pick the open E string and the H string, so that they ring out as well, so like this. So when I add that together, we get that, and it's a really nice amount of heaviness there. Alright, after that what I do is I chug on the low E string twice and then just play the E power chord again. So when I add all of that together, we get this. And you can actually play the whole chord second time as well. So that the open strings are ringing out also. Alrighty, and then on the repeat what I did was this. So starting off exactly the same, H chord, and then taking my finger off. The G chord. Then I'm playing D chord with an F sharp, so 2nd fret of the low E string, and then I'm on the 2nd fret of the G string, 3rd fret of the H string. I'll stop in a minute, I promise. Then I'm going to an E major chord, so open E string, 2nd fret of the A string, D string, the 1st fret of the G string, open H string and open E string. Now once I've done this, I'm going to do a sus4 chord, I think it is. So I'm going to put my pinky on the 2nd fret of the G string, and I'm going to pick that and I'm going to do this pattern. So I'm going to pick it with my pinky on first, and then I'm going to take my pinky off and then play the regular E chord again. And then basically I carried on like that. Just such a great track. I absolutely adore this track. Seriously, it's probably my favorite track that I've done in the last couple of years, and just lovely to play in the key of, say it, you know you want to, you know you wanna. It's in the key of H. Alrighty, when I add all of that together, this is what we get. So there you go, guys, the key of H, the favorite key of all of us. Yay! I would love to know what your favorite song which has been written in the key of H is. So leave a comment in the comments box below and let me know. And if you've written something in the key of H as well, I'd love to see it as well. So yeah, leave a link. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that, the key of H. Ha ha ha. And I hope you got some laughs out of that, because I certainly did. And remember, if it's good enough for Bach, it's good enough for us. Alright guys, have a fantastic week. Hope you enjoyed that. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification so you know when new videos do come out. Also, please do give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media as well. It helps out a great deal. Have a phenomenal day. Have a H day. You know you wanna. And I shall see you again soon for another video. Yeah! Alrighty, here's the playthrough again in the key of H. You know it makes sense. Huh? See what I did there? See what I did there? Right, enough already.